Hello, my courageous, captivating Capricorns. Welcome, welcome. It is Sachi, and I am here to deliver your guided healing, Pokémoncy, and tarot reading. Please like, comment, and subscribe. The more energy that you send to me, the more energy that I can send to you. And just as a remember, the top 2 videos with the most likes will get a twin flame bonus. And this month you can enjoy the extended for free. So I hope that you enjoy that, Capricorn. Let's jump into it. In the cleansing ceremony, we had Fated to Suffer pop out in reverse. So this is telling me that you're in a pretty good place. You no longer have a mindset that you're doomed to suffer for whatever reason, right? That's kind of like the apple, the idea of original sin, that I am bad and therefore I must suffer, and that's what it means to be human. It looks like you've been able to let go of that. We have downcast pride and alone in the world. Excuse me. Excuse me. Anytime I sneeze, it means something really wants to come out. So it's really good that you are getting rid of this suffering type of mentality, which, Capricorns, because you are, the father of the zodiac, you represent our work and work ethic and social structures and stuff like that. It can be a very hard life. And sometimes Capricorns, they're sort of born into suffering at a very early age, and you kind of have to unlearn those things. So I'm really glad to see that that's where you are, Cap. We have downcast pride and alone in the world. So with downcast pride, it is telling me that for whatever reason, you aren't able to feel proud of yourself. For some sort of reason, it's hard for you to have a healthy ego, right? And the ego is just the voice that is our narrator, basically, right? I am good because I do this. That person does that, and therefore they are bad, right? It's just these ego stories that help us differentiate, duality, basically. And yeah, it looks like you're having some self-esteem issues, and with alone in the world, because you feel alone. So you might not be able to, relate to anybody around you. You may have lost someone recently or gone through a breakup or something like that, where you are feeling like you are alone in some sort of situation. We have spell casting coming out, which is telling me that you might actually be working with magic. You might be working with ritualistic stuff or manifestations, whatever you want to call it. But spellcasting, so this is the 8th card, right, which traditionally can be the strength card, and it can also be the justice card. I do feel like you are, getting your strength up, which is that Leo energy. It is that pride. But it felt more like the justice aspect of things. So I feel like you are trying to get justice in some sort of way. We have the 10 of Fire coming out, saying that you are completing a cycle with someone else in terms of the way that your Kundalini is coming together, how you are building. It feels like things are, like the dots are connecting is how I want to put it. Everything's kind of adding up in some sort of way. You may be using astrology to help understand what is going on right now as well. We have the Mother of Air and the 9 of Air coming out. And so with the Mother of Air, right, the maiden ushers in new communication. The mother nurtures that communication, and the crone, throws away the book. It, closes the chapter or the book, ends the conversation, so to speak. And so this is telling me that you are continuing some sort of, you are like nurturing some sort of conversation. Sorry, I was like channeling what this could be. So I do feel like you might be learning a lot at this time. You might be deep in research mode, but I do feel like you are trying to keep some sort of conversation going with a particular person. With the 9 of Air, it is telling me that this is partially because you are not ending a cycle within yourself when it comes to communication. So this could be some sort of like mindset that you have, right? Some sort of, again, communication can be internally with yourself, that it keeps going, that you're not able to, it's not done is what I'm hearing. Like it's not over yet. Again, there's some aspect of getting justice here. And with Mabon here with the light and shadow bridging, right? This is, when there is, it's a celebration of basically Persephone going into the underworld, where we're kind of going into the shadow aspect of things, and it feels like you are naturally embracing sort of this transition, right? Mabon was not too far off, and so you are trying to balance your light and your shadow, your masculine and your feminine, your yang and your yin, energy in regards to this situation. We had Deoxys coming out using Psychic Corkscrew. So this is a psychic type. It is telling me that your third eye chakra, right, your mindset, you know, with Psychic Corkscrew, you might be just going around in circles, right? It's kind of like, woo, you know, doing a corkscrew. This is Deoxys, which is a DNA Pokemon, right? Deoxyribonucleic acid. I'm sure you all remember that from biology class. And so this is telling me that you might be getting some DNA upgrades during this time. We have Trainer Professor Kukui coming out in reverse. So Trainer indicating somebody else with Professor Kukui. This is telling me that you may be rejecting like a professional opinion of some sort, kind of like, okay, no, a professional is not going to help me here. Again, you might be in research mode with the Mother of Air. Like you really might be doing a lot of stuff on your own. With Dunsparce using Ram being Aries, you know, Aries is all about like, okay, me first, and I need to do this for myself, and I'm at the front of the line, you know, doing this and taking action and stuff. And I feel like that's the kind of energy that you're in. It's very Aryan. And with Zygarde using Aura Break, it is telling me that the reason why, you know, you are doing this for yourself is because you know, you're rejecting some sort of professional help or professional opinion. And with Zygarde using Aura Break, it is saying that you are fighting something that is trying to break your aura or that has recently broken your aura. So, Capricorn, that's what came out in the cleansing ceremony. So this month, what we are going to do is take a look at what cycle are you stuck in. And then we're going to see what we can do to break that cycle. And then how we are able to take that energy and transmute it into a purposeful rebirth. And then, of course, some advice on how to manifest your highest vibrational timeline. So, again, if this does resonate, please do hit that like button. As I mentioned, the extended is free on my website this month, so I really hope that you enjoy that. And for those of you who have never seen my extended, this is a really good time to see if you find value in what I have to offer. All right, let's see here, Capricorn, what cycle are you stuck in? Okay. Colorless Angel, interesting. So anytime Colorless Angel comes out, it actually beckons one of my angel cards. So you might be working with the angels. It kind of goes hand in hand with the spell casting, the manifestation. So whether you're aware of it or not, there is an angel around you. Who's around? What angel is around Capricorn right now? We have two that are coming out. We have Shelgil, the angel of snow, and Simikiel, the angel of vengeance. Yeah. So I feel like things have gone cold. You may feel very cold at the moment. And with the angel of vengeance, I feel like that has something to do with this justice aspect. That, you know, it's possible that someone iced you out, right? Or perhaps you ice someone out. But again, you know, the angel of vengeance, this is that kind of justice type energy. So this could be on behalf of someone else, right? Like revenge is when you know, do something back to someone who did something to you. Vengeance is more seeking vengeance for those who cannot seek revenge for themselves. So I feel like there's like some sort of third party involved. Let's see. Whew, the world. So this might be a big picture thing. This might be literally stuff that is happening in our world right now. This is telling me that the cycle is kind of coming to a close here because the world card is when it ends with the One of Fire here. So again, the world card is the last card of the major arcana. It represents like, you know, when we learn the lesson here and then we're able to use that lesson and use it to manipulate the world around us, right? Manifest the world that we desire. And it looks like you are doing that adequately. The only issue is, I mean, the angel of vengeance is not, I mean, it's still angelic, right? Not necessarily the best kind of angel to have around. Even though we'll see what this vengeance is about, right? But with the One of Fire in reverse, this is definitely some, like the One of Fire traditionally talks about taking action. So you might have a difficulty actually doing the thing, like taking that action, because with the snow there, it's like things have gone ice cold. And so with the One of Fire here, it's difficult for that snow to sort of thaw out. You may feel like you don't have the energy here. Even the colorless angel looks very lethargic here. And so you may be very, very tired, even though you do want some sort of vengeance. And with the One of Fire here, you know, traditionally the One of Wands, right? It's very phallic. It's a very masculine energy. So I am feeling like the masculine energy, right? The, you know, what's happening in the physical world and things, that masculine energy is a bit limp. Let's see, what's the light energy here? Okay, we have shield energy in reverse. So this is a special type of steel energy. So this is telling me that your energy is really not protected, that you're not shielding yourself. And so the angel of vengeance, maybe if it's not you wanting to get vengeance, it's possible that someone else has sent you the angel of vengeance or something like that. But with the shield energy here, again, it's telling me that your energy isn't protected. That's likely why you're getting drained. It's possible that stuff that's just happening in the world is just very, very overwhelming to the point where, you know, if you're not shielding your energy, of course, it's going to be draining you, right? It's taking your firepower away by making things just go cold. Yeah, and we have fighting type, literally. So, yeah, all this energy that you're fighting, basically, is causing you to not be able to protect your energy. And again, you're not shielded. And we saw that in the cleansing ceremony with aura break, right? So your aura has been broken because you're not shielding. A lot of this can be sort of bigger picture stuff that's happening in the world. Fighting type energy also represents the Sacral Chakra, which is where your creativity is. So, you know, it's like your Kundalini can't be used creatively in order to do what you want with the One of Fire there. This is also where you emotionally or sensually connect with others. So it's possible that this, again, could have to do with some sort of relationship. Let's see, what's the shadow here? Because the world also, you know, like I said, represents closing a cycle. Let's see, what's the shadow here? Spirit tomb using nightmare. Woo, yeah, so you might be having a lot of nightmares at this time. This is dark energy that is in the shadow. Spirit tomb is actually made up of, I forget the number. I think it's 109 or like 129. Anyway, it's a lot of different souls that actually make up a spirit tomb. So I feel like, again, this has a lot to do with sort of bigger picture things. I feel like there's a lot of energy involved here, definitely more than just one. It might be you and 4 other people specifically, but there's just a lot of energy that it goes in here. But again, with the nightmare, you know, your energy is not shielded. There's a lot of fighting energy around you, including the angel of vengeance. So that might be seeping into your astral space, right? In your shadow, in your feminine energy, causing you to have these nightmares. It says it was bound to a fissure in an odd keystone as punishment for misdeeds 500 years ago. Yeah, so this is definitely sort of, again, this sort of vengeance type energy of, you know, being bound to an old keystone as punishment for misdeeds 500 years ago. So this definitely feels like stuff happening in the world, like very old sort of ancestral karma type energy. It's also, you know, this like punishment aspect, right? It's kind of like the angel of vengeance. And it feels like kind of you know, like the justice card that came out. Again, I feel like this sort of spell work or whatever, it feels like spell work has come full circle is what I want to say. Whew. Yikes, Capricorn. Okay, so let's see. Mother Moon, please. Okay, that was quick. Did you see that little spin? And literally Spirit Tomb is spinning. So I feel like, you know, the moon being the polarity of Saturn, right? You know, being the ruling planet of Cancer. I really feel like stuff that's going on in Cancer is really giving, I mean, there's no action in Cancer right now, but what Cancers energetically are going through, considering, you know, when we just had Scorpio season and all that, it was putting a lot of trine energy onto Cancerian energy, right? Because it's 120 degrees away. So yeah, anyway, I feel like something's going through a spin. Remember that psychic corkscrew? That's what I feel like this moon is about to tell us. So let's see. Woo! Expect powerful change. It's coming out in reverse with the new moon eclipse. We just had the new moon eclipse. I was even going to say that this world card reminds me of that eclipse. And as you know, eclipses are portals, right? There's so much stuff going on during eclipse season. And I feel like with expect powerful change, you know, this is not changing, this nightmare, this, you know, this 500-year-old punishment sort of thing, right? And with expect powerful change, the new moon eclipse, we just had the new moon eclipse a couple hours ago. I'm recording this on the 4th of December. So, you know, it is the day that the eclipse was, even though it peaked at like 1:30 a.m. where I live, at least. So it feels like things don't feel like they're changing for you. Let's bring out one more moon that would like to bring us into the extended. Like I said, the extended is free on my website. We are going to take a look into what you can do to break this cycle, how we can transmute the energy into a purposeful rebirth, and then of course how to manifest your highest vibrational timeline. And yeah, so all you have to do is sign up on my website. There's a 30-day free trial. You can cancel anytime. You can go and watch it and then cancel. You can watch for your sun, moon, and rising. All of my videos now are going to be on my website. So let's see, Mother Moon, who would like to bring us into the extended. The energy is gaining momentum. Yeah, so the thing is, I feel like with this spinning energy, right now you are feeling like you can't expect powerful change. And the way that things are going, it literally is just kind of like the world keeps on spinning and here you are. I'm hearing like fighting for your life. I hope it's not that dramatic, you guys. But the thing is, you're unable to protect your energy from all of this cold energy and all of this vengeance type energy that is around you. But the thing is, it can spin right around, you know, and it can be a time of powerful change. The energy is gaining momentum here. So we're going to see exactly what is going to be gaining momentum. Can we get an angel to bring us into the extended, please? Nurture in reverse and prosperity in reverse. So yeah, this is telling me that you are not feeling nurtured. You are not feeling prosperous at this time. And you can get powerful change if the energy gains momentum. But the thing is, you need to get the energy momentum because we see here that you are basically drained at this time. This is Archangel Gabriel who says, as you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. So, you know, part of it is how, you know, children in your life may be being treated. Also, of course, you know, your own inner child. It looks like you haven't been nurturing that for a while, and that's kind of coming back. With prosperity coming out in reverse, this might be influencing your financial situation, your work, or, you know, just financial stability in general, or your ability to access abundance. Archangel Ariel says, your material needs are provided for as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. So the issue is the reason why you don't feel prosperous is because the dreams that you are manifesting into reality are actually nightmares at this time. So let's see what we can do to break this cycle, because that's really, really not good for you guys. So if you would like to follow me there, the link is in the description box below. Again, please do enjoy this as a little early birthday present for you guys for a free 30 days. And if we part ways here, good luck with the situation. I'm sending you so much love, a big hug, and a kiss on your third eye. Mwah.